Greetings and salutations, Guardians. Briar Rabbit back. Today is Friday. That means Xur is back in the tower. He's hanging out way down here in the Hunter's Lounge. And we're going to check out what he's got. I'll give you guys some recommendations. Maybe some reroll recommendations, too. So let's take a look. First off, for the Titans, we got the Imperium Bellicose. I have never found a real reason to use these. The main perk on these is anti-grav thrusters. Aiming weapons while in the air will hold you in place for a short time. So very similar to Angel of Light for the Warlocks. And orbs collected while your super is full will recharge your melee ability. So this one's all about if you like using it, then you'll like the helmet. If you don't really like using it, you're not going to like it. I don't really like it too much. I don't find that being able to kind of stop in midair and fire really comes in handy that frequently. However, I know there are some people who really like that ability. So this one's really going to be about buy it, check it out. If you like it, then you might like it. If you don't, it's not really a top tier exotic in my opinion. Comes with increased intellect, increased discipline, hands-on, gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of darkness. Heavy lifting, gains super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of darkness. And infusion, replenish health each time you pick up an orb of light. The role on this thing is really centered around PvE, but I wouldn't really use it in PvE. It's really a PvP helmet to me, so I'd re-roll this thing looking for more PvP-focused perks. All right, next up, we got the Skyburner's Annex. This is another helmet. This one's for the Hunter, and again, it seems cool at first blush, but I really just don't find a use for it that much. The main perk on this is heavy weapon kills have a chance to create orbs, and orbs collected when your super is full have a chance to grant special ammo. So here's the thing, it actually consumes those orbs and turns them into special ammo. In certain situations, that seems like a good idea when you're going through a ton of special ammo, especially in raids. However, consuming those orbs and not using them for a super seems to be a little counterproductive to me. You already have a way to make new special ammo using synthesis. I like having those orbs around so that I can fill up my super bar. I can keep using my super. Supers are fun. I like using supers. Using those orbs up to make more sniper rifle ammo is less fun to me. So to be honest with you, I just don't like this helmet all that much. It's got increased intellect, increased discipline, hands-on, gains super energy from melee kills on minions of darkness, heavy lifting, gains super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of darkness, and infusion. It's not a bad perk roll, really. Increased discipline, increased intellect, that's just going to help out. It seems to actually work well with all the perks if you're going to use it in PvE. I can't imagine using this in PvP. So it probably doesn't need a reroll. Let's move on to the Warlock here. Alchemist Raiment. Iron to Gold. Chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup. Orbs collected when your super is full recharge your grenades and melee. So this thing doesn't really work. The first perk doesn't really work that well. It's got a really low chance to proc. You don't end up gaining that much Glimmer from primary ammo pickup. And the second one, I'm going to say the same thing, is I like getting supers from orbs. So if you're constantly holding on to your super, recharging your grenades and melee, I don't know, I would rather use a super. I'd rather use a super and then pick up orbs and use another super. So to me, it's not all that useful. In certain situations, though, like if you really like using the Laylock, maybe you're a Sunsinger, I could see getting into a kind of rhythm with this thing and always having grenades and melees charged up. That could be really useful in both PvP and PvE, to be honest. Increased strength, increased intellect. The way this thing works, you're going to want to recharge your grenades and melees fast, so I'd actually get rid of that intellect and try and get a discipline and strength roll. I do like how it's got special ammo and heavy weapon ammo. That's going to make you very powerful. Arc burn, defense, and arc armor. If you're going to use this as a Sunsinger, I'd try and get, obviously, solar on these side ones here. So next up, we've got the Thunderlord. Thunderlord in year 1 was one of my favorite weapons. I just found uses for it all over the place, even in spite of Galahorn being, the god weapon of year 1. This gun was just fun and it had some hidden benefits. It still has those hidden benefits, but right now, compared to some other weapons, primarily the raid machine gun, which refills every time you stow it. The magazine refills every time you put it away, so every time you whip it back out, you can immediately start firing. You never have to reload it. It's harder to justify this weapon. It's still a cool weapon. I still like how it's an arc burn, and it kind of electrifies people nearby. I really like that, but I just find it hard to justify its usage these days. The main perk on it is lightning rounds. This weapon fires faster and more accurately the longer the trigger is held. That really only comes into play when you're trying to DPS bosses. Next, we have a legacy engram. This week it's body armor engram. So if you're looking for year 1 body armor, you can try and get this. It will drop with year 1 stats, but if you get it and it's available in year 2, it will show up in your armor kiosk. We've got plasma drive, stealth drive, so if you want to upgrade a blue rare sparrow to legendary status, change the color of its contrail, you can go with this. Heavy ammo synth, 3 of coins to earn those exotics, glass needles to re-roll, and motes of light. So that's going to do it. This is the first time I'm logging into Destiny, or probably the last time I'm logging into Destiny for the day, because I'll be playing the Division beta. So if you see me out there playing the Division beta on PlayStation or Xbox One, please don't shoot me in the Dark Zone, but probably don't turn your back on me either. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.